Alright, so basically what you want to do is you set up your animation, right? So much like I did in the um, live chat there, you take your slicing animation. So in our case, I've got this slicing animation, right? So what you want to do is your content browser, you right click, you create and a montage, okay? And I'll create this guy right here. Open this guy up, and you want to go to Anim Slot Manager. Again, go to Window, Anim Slot Manager, and then you add a slot. I already added one, melee attack right here. And then you want to change the default group in your montage to that new slot. Now don't worry, your character will go into T-pose. That's perfectly fine. All you got to do is close it out, and then reopen it, and it'll play again. Right? So now what you want to do is reach a point in the play. Well, actually, right at the beginning, you want to create a notify. So if you grab this white bar, scroll down, you have a notifies panel here. Right. So right here, if you right click, add notify, and then click new notify, it'll create one. So you can give it a name. So I'm gonna make one. Oh, I'm gonna make one called damage, because I'm gonna want a damage one. But you also want to make one for the beginning, which says attack, and then one at the end for end attack. And they also want to create one right when the character collides. So I'd say right about there. It's a good spot to do it. Okay. So save that, and let's go to our Anim blueprint. My graph. Now in the Anim blueprint, what you want to do is you want to call your notify. So you created one that was called attack. So you want event Anim notify attack. Same thing with end attack. You want both of those. And you want to set it up like this. So if we go to third person character, we'll create a variable, make it a is attacking, and make sure it's a boolean. Then your blueprint, you want to get try get pawn owner, cast to your third person character, and then set that is attacking. So is attacking is true on the attack, and then is attacking is false on the end attack. And finally, you also want to do event notify damage. Let's go right there. Do that. And now let's create a damage event. So custom event. I'll call it deal damage. And this is going to do just apply damage. And right now I have my sword equipping right here. So I spawn the sword and then I attach it to a component. What I want to do is pretty much do variable sword, because I can't actually deal damage without it. Right. So I want to damage actor. I want to go into my sword blueprint, and this will be your weapon blueprint. And now I have it overlapping a tree mesh that I had set up, but instead of doing all this, actually instead of doing this, I am going to promote this to a variable. This is, let's just call it enemy for now, okay? So now the sword has an enemy function, the viewport. On the blade of the sword, I have a collision box set up, right? So whatever your item is, whatever your weapon is, just create a box, put that box over wherever is going to actually collide with the enemy. And then begin overlap. You want to check to see if the player is attacking, which is that it's attacking variable we made. So, you know, right here on event begin play, I'm casting to a third person character and setting the player here. And then this is your AI. In my case, it's just a tree mesh, but this is where you would cast to your AI untrue. Set that variable. And then that's all you really want to do in there. So if we go back to our damage function, deal damage here. We want to get sword, then get that enemy variable, put it right there, and then if you want some sort of damage variable you can, but I'm just going to do So now in here, we can simply just call that deal damage event. Right. And this would also require your AI to have an event, any damage event, which is just subtracting the damage from your health and then setting your health variable. Okay, and I just attached a print string on it to demonstrate it working. Okay, and just to get the attack going, you want to left mouse button, branch, is attacking. On false, you want montage play. Okay, and then you just set it to the montage that you have. Grab the mesh, get anim instance, and then you pull off get anim instance to get the montage play one. There's a ton of different ones. Get the montage play one, where the target is the anim instance. It's the best one, it works the best. Okay, we're going to equip that. 70, 40, 10, 20. Then I burst into woodpile. Then I collect the woodpile. So yeah, I'm not sure why it waited to burst there though. That was weird. Less than or equal to 0. True. That was really weird. But anyways, it works. And it calls the damage a single time. Right? Try that out. Let me know if you have any questions.